What's going on, guys? Oh my, Godzilla here, back to review the City Destruction Godzilla from 2014, newest release from our friends over at Playmates. Let's get this guy unboxed and jump in. Alrighty guys, we are back here with the figure out of his plastic prison. First of all, let's slide these guys over, take a quick peek at the packaging. I love how you have the 2014 logo there. All of our little logos in here. City Destruction Godzilla with the tank battle damage reveal. I really love how good these pictures of the Monsterverse look. You got Warbad, Ghidorah. This Godzilla looks amazing. Kong and Mechagodzilla over here. Really love how they use super screen accurate photos. Got the Monarch logo, Godzilla there. Feel free to pause if you want to read this guy or this guy. Look at the back there, pretty standard. Again, barcode, take that to your Targets or Walmarts. I now know that this is purchasable at Target and Walmart. They both have it. Check out my video I did it, how to find it really well at Target. I have the video out where we dive into that very in depth. Anyways, guys, check out the figure. Looks great again for a Playmates $10 figure. Really love the face. It's a super unique face of Godzilla. I like it. The eyes almost have like a fun little glossiness to them. In the light here, looks great. You got an articulate mouth, which is amazing. Fun paint job for the most part. Couple complaints I'll get into in a second here. You got the little elephant feet throwback there. Tail curves up, which I don't love when figures do this, but I understand for packaging reasons you gotta do it. I do love how this Godzilla's pose is very unique. Super fun one. Definitely don't see poses like this too often from the king here. So really quick, let's just do some articulation. Obviously, I said the mouth. Head does articulate, so you can do 360 on the head. Arms will go, you could really push them if you wanted to go 360, but they kind of get caught because they, his claws point in, so they get caught on the legs there. I don't want to get any paint scratches. Legs will not go 360. They get stuck on the body there, but you get decent enough movement out of them. Feet will rotate for you. Tail comes separately, as you can see in the packaging. You just snap it in pretty easy. Just a ball joint, so it gets a little bit of side to side, and then you will get 360 out of the tail. You could throw his hands up like that. Looks pretty silly. Anyways, guys, paint looks pretty good. I really like this fiery look, glowing look from the city battle he's got. And like I said, I really am digging this pose. Seems very, very unique. I really like how he's kind of turned to the side, looking like this. It's a definite fun one. A couple slow parts on the paint here. The fade out on the neck's decent. Fade out on the tail is very aggressive. And if you guys have watched too many of my videos, you know I hate the aggressive fade out. I wish they had done that a little better. But since his tail is curved up, it is less noticeable than if it was straight out. So I guess I gotta give him some props to that. And another thing I've given Playmates some pretty big compliments on is the battle damage look. That definitely looks a lot better. This one looks a little bit less great. Some of these ones are really good. It fits in there really nicely. This one almost feels a different color to a tiny extent, and then it looks really, really bad up against this orange here. So it looks a little more noticeable. Pops off, reveals the piece there. Plugs in pretty easily. You just kind of got to line the pieces up and push in, and then you can kind of have, there's a little tab you can see there. Easy to kind of get your finger in to pull it back out. So definitely not the most complaints about this guy. Like I said, I really do enjoy the pose of him. I think he's very poseable and fun. Let's take another couple of figures and size him really quick after we bust out the ruler here and check him out. So here is our 7-inch mark. So he does stand a little higher than that 6-inch mark there. Not going to be super long. Tail down. If you have the arms extended, he's going to be a little longer. Down from the nose, you're looking at about 8 inches. So there's your measurements of this guy. Let's throw him up against a couple of other figures and take a look there. First one I brought out is the Bandai America Godzilla 2014. So fairly similar in height. The 2014, the creation is definitely a little bigger. The eyes are much smaller. Check out the tiny eyes on that versus they definitely made the eyes larger here. But I do know that the eyes were fairly small on the 2014. Kind of maybe a hybrid of the two. Definitely don't think they were this big, but they weren't micro like this guy's got them. So he'll scale okay with that, with the America there. Here is our Bandai Japan, which is actually smaller than him. There's the Bandai Japan Godzilla, and another one I just grabbed to show you off the sizing next to is our M.U.T.O, the Bandai male M.U.T.O here. So he scales okay against the male MUTO. It looks pretty decent. The MUTO might actually be a little big. I know the male MUTO is pretty small. But, so there's your scaling. It definitely works for photo shoots and for little matchups if you wanted them to kind of brawl in a playing scenario of some sort. And the last one I grabbed to show you guys a quick comparison is the Godzilla vs. Kong. This is the radio antenna Godzilla. Fairly similar in height here. This guy actually might be a tiny, tiny bit taller if you really wanted to nitpick, which of course he wouldn't be taller because Godzilla actually grew between the two movies, but that's okay. We can take a look at really see the differences in the feet and the toe claws there. Differences in the spines, they get a lot bigger obviously as we move on. Head gets a little smaller, which is actually fairly accurate to said films. So there you have it in terms of scaling next to his Godzilla vs. Kong friend over here. So guys, last little bit of look at this figure. Like I said, I think he's great. I'm really glad Playmates did this. Super glad they're doing expanding their MonsterVerse, getting us Ghidorah later in the year, and reaching back into the 2014. I really hope that they come out and do a Playmates MUTO. Male and female would be amazing, but anything would be much appreciated. I think that would be a lot of fun to see Playmates take on some of the MUTO there. But anyways, guys, here is our Godzilla. Last little thing I know you want to check out, you've been waiting all day for, is the tank. Yes, indeed. Articulated tank. Check it out. Can go 360. So, just wanted to show you guys a little tank. Obviously, just one little color there. No color, not too much detail, but it is articulate, and it is a silly little tank you can throw down. Something I noticed I had to share with you guys. Yes, his face is turned this way. Yes, his arm comes up this way, so he can actually grab onto that tank and take a bite out of it, or drink it like a big Capri Sun type of deal. So that was kind of amusing. Something I just noticed as I was getting ready for the review. So that is pretty fun. Like I said, I do really enjoy this figure. Super glad I was able to get my hands on one finally. Like I said, check your Targets and Walmarts. Use said barcode. Just screenshot this right now and bring in that barcode to your Target, to your Walmart. Have them scan it. They will be able to tell you when they're coming in. That's what I've done at my stores, and it's worked pretty well so far. Anyways, guys, last look at him. This is the City Destruction Godzilla from Playmates. Guys, did you pick him up? What do you think? Are you glad you picked him up, or are you avoiding this guy for any particular reason? Either way, comment below. I'm really curious to know. And yeah, just give me your thoughts. Stay tuned for the review of the Playmates Kong, guys. I'll get that coming out to you shortly here. Just taking you over through one last look at the figure. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, por favor. Stay tuned for more, and we will see you in the next one.